do a quick follow on from the last Golf GTE video. Turns out the interior lights are rubbish. They light your crotch up really well, but not your face. Who knew? I guess it's not a car for YouTubing in the dark. Excuse me while I drink my coffee. So, why have I not done any videos in the last few weeks? Because obviously YouTube pays me nothing at all, and I don't get any money for doing the cars because they're my own, and I don't run it as a business. I don't see it as a viable business where I can build cars where other people pay and then I get to keep them. So I unfortunately have to do a day job too. Because of this, I get very little time to work on cars, so occasionally I will take breaks in shooting while I work on something dull, or work on my marriage, or work on my children. Recently we've just bought a new puppy, which I'll put a picture up in that's the thumbnail. He's taken up a lot of time and I've been working on him to make sure he's a well-rounded puppy. At the moment he's going through a bitey phase where he doesn't really want to listen, so I guess that's just a puppy for you. Anybody with puppy tips, then please put them in the comments because we're running out of ideas. So why am I driving through Scotland on an incredibly damp October morning? And the reason for that is COVID. In reality, we should have been driving through the Swiss Alps in May, all nice and sunny, enjoying the view, driving across the continent to countries I've never been to before. But unfortunately COVID said, nah, you're not doing that this year, Simon. What you are doing is you're going to spend an October hot week in Scotland in the rain driving your Golf. Now, that's not too bad actually, because I do love driving through Scotland. So I thought I'd make a couple of quick short videos, just taking in some of the scenery that I see, and hopefully get back into the swing of making YouTube videos. So enjoy today's little videoette of me driving through the Scottish countryside, initially in the dark and then in the daylight as we eventually find some light, hopefully. Does it never get light in Scotland? I don't know, we'll have to see when we... That's me going from one road surface to another. It's a nice smooth transition. But anyway, on with today's video. just a little bit better. Apparently it does get brighter in Scotland, but it doesn't stop raining. So Tom, you lied to me. It's not dry in Ullapool. It's currently raining. It wasn't a bad drive up actually. We hit some traffic, which can be expected really on these single sort of windy roads. We missed some great scenery around Loch Ness. I didn't even realise we were at Loch Ness until Tom's been following me on my live feed, so he pointed out that I was actually at Loch Ness. Never been there before. It looked quite pretty from the dark, bleak, rainy scenes that I saw. I'll have to watch the video back in a bit and see whether it's actually worth going back to. I didn't see Nessie, in fact I didn't see anything. But yeah, we've just arrived in Ullapool. I'm off to find the charging station. I drove here with my car in battery charge mode, so I got 21 miles of range, which will mean that I'm allowed to go in GTE mode. However, I'd like to fill it up if I'm honest, so there's a charger at Tesco's in Ullapool, so I'm going to go and stick it on there, and then I will go and try and find Tom. Tom, I'm coming for you.